There you go. 10 years ago.
Wow. We got to make some sort of like pewter ring for that.
Like a class ring kind of sort of? Yeah. Get a little fake gemstone going on. 10 years strong. All right, now, I heard something about, back in the day, you guys had a demo, and correct me if I'm wrong, that ended up in the trash somewhere. Yeah, and then somebody ended up giving it to the owner of Doghouse Records.
Back in the day, before the interwebs and the MySpaces, we actually
when you had to work hard.
Yeah, we actually looked on the back of all my CDs and just copied down the addresses for the labels and put them in padded envelopes and sent them out, which most got thrown in the trash, but I guess one got fished out by a girl working at Doghouse Records.
And how did that turn into a record deal?
Well, she was the niece sister-in-law of this guy who owned a little record company called Doghouse Records out of Toledo. And they came down, and it was so surreal. They came down to Tulsa, Oklahoma. We played in front of like 10 people, and they walked us outside. They're like, "Come here, boys, mini talk shop." I'm like, okay, hang on a second.
They took us to the spaghetti warehouse, and
they closed the deal.
They closed the deal over some spaghetti.
Yeah, over
nice.
some spaghetti and some bad garlic bread.
Now that then we went and made the first record, and I guess people started talking about the songs, and there was a little buzz. So then it turned into major labelness.
And here we are, 10 years later.
10 years later,
putting out a record called "Kids in the Street." Yeah. So
very nice, and that's the one with the Beekeepers Daughter, correct?
Yeah.
Is that what the song is off
of? That's what it's about.
Okay, now Beekeepers Daughter. What's the inspiration for that song?
It's kind of a song about a place where I was when we jumped off our last record cycle. I was sort of losing myself in Los Angeles, and it's kind of about just this ass who walks around and sort of thinks he's bulletproof.
Right.
I guess that's kind of a little bit where I was at after we jumped off the crazy sort of success of Gives You Hell. I decided to sort of just clean house of girlfriend, manager, and everything. So we started over, I guess, and, this is a record, Kids in the Street's a record that goes from Beekeeper's Daughter, where you're this pompous guy walking around town thinking he's bulletproof, to, a song like Kids in the Street, which is sort of a song about nostalgia and reflection. So it's a crazy trip.
All right, that sounds like a great story to it. And also, you guys are going to perform a song for us coming up in a few minutes, all right? We take a little break, and then we get a little live performance going on in the studio?
All right, say yes.
I guess that's a yes. All right, so just keep it right here on Allison 96.5. The All-American Rejects right here in the studio live on Allison 96.5.